the man who named Professor PLO Lumumba, the former Kenya anti-corruption.
As to a good thing. For those of you who are present in this assembly, go out now into the world. Go out into the world knowing and recognizing that Africa will be built village by village. Go out into the world to know that you are the drop that will make the ocean overflow. Go out into the world recognizing what the Chinese long recognized, that the greatness of the ocean is because the ocean does not reject any river. So go out there and take the knowledge that is necessary. So go out into the world recognizing that Africa will fail or succeed on leadership, and leadership means servanthood. So go out there. The world has seen too many comedians. The world now wants actors who will serve. Go out and be blessed.
So that is our first one, Professor PLO Lumumba. Remember, in the last year, Professor PLO Lumumba was talking much about China in Africa. Due to that, Professor PLO Lumumba was deported from Zambia by Zambian government due to his speech, which is much criticizing China in Africa. So that is our first one, Professor PLO Lumumba. Our second one is Julius Malema.
We must be prepared for Donald Trump and all of them. We're not scared of them. We remain unshaken. Actually, we are more determined after the Donald Trump tweet to expropriate our land without compensation.
That was our second man, Julius Malema. Remember, Julius Malema called for adoption of Kiswahili as African common language. Julius Malema has said that Africa must be a borderless continent. Africa must have a common currency, and Africa must unite. In one of his greatest speech, he talks about the occupation of land from monopoly to black African people who are living in South Africa without a compensation. I hope this man make Africa great for the last year, 2018, and I hope many of us we are familiar with him. Our number 3 is President Paul Kagame. I hope everyone and many of us we are familiar with President Paul Kagame. President Paul Kagame is the chairperson of African Union. President Paul Kagame conducted different forums to African leaders, and one of the greatest forums that was conducted in Kigali in 17 to 21st March 2018 was the African Continental Free Trade Area of creating one African market. To have Africa must have one or common market. There's a free movement for African business or traders to move from one country to another country for doing the business. That is a great achievement. Also, President Paul Kagame talking at the high level forum Africa Europe, where he says that we want a broad and durable partnership that stands the test of time. That means there is going to be mutual benefit. African gains and Europe gains. President Paul Kagame said that. So as you see, President Paul Kagame is making Africa great for the year 2018. So this is our number 3. Our number 4 is President John Pombe Magufuli of Tanzania. Remember, Tanzania economy grew by 7% between January and June 2018 compared to 6.3% during the corresponding period in 2017, making it among the 5 countries in Africa to have registered such impressive economic growth in the first half of 2018. So President John Pombe Magufuli, many of us were familiar with him. He is a man who is called bulldozer. He is a very strong president in Africa. And one of the greatest speech is the speech when he talked about Africa to unite. Also, he is the one who take the action on the exploitation of minor and the natural resources in his country as well as in Africa. Apart from that, he is the only president who refused to travel to Europe and America until today, since he is entered into power in 2015. Also, President John Paul Magufuli has fought in the fight against corruption. Also, it shows a direction to African leaders how to lead by example. I remember President John Paul Magufuli has stopped the transportation of sand, mining sand from Africa to, especially in Tanzania, to Europe. This is the greatest thing that many of us we are waiting for a long time, that to have a one who can stop this exportation, but President John Paul Magufuli has done it. Apart from that, President John Paul Magufuli build the infrastructure in Tanzania. We have seen many infrastructures made in Tanzania. We have seen flyovers, we have seen he bought aeroplane and aircraft, and so many people and the students went to school without fee. There's a free education. He encouraged farmers by stopping the cashew to be transported to India and so on. He decided to have a market of mineral here in Tanzania instead of taking a mineral outside of the country. That is our number 4. Our number 5 is President Julius Maada Bio. Remember, in the year 2018, Sierra Leone cancels approximately $400 million for airport deal with China. So the project, which is due to be completed in 2022, has been commissioned by previous President Ernest Bai Koroma just a week before an election. So the upcoming of President Bio, he looked on the contract and saw that the contract between the Sierra Leone and China, there is no benefit for Sierra Leone. So he decided to cancel those that deals, so as to make the Sierra Leone to have a new contract if they think so to do that. That's why President Bio is one of the greatest man who decided. Many of presidents and many people in Africa who have got the chance to review this contract, it is difficult to take the decision taken by President Bio of Sierra Leone. That's why we think and we saw President Bio as doing. He has done a great thing for African, for cancellation of that lot of billions of money that was the loan from Chinese. That is our number 5. Number 6 is President Matamela Cyril Ramaphosa, the South Africa president. South Africa president has decided for land reform in South Africa, so as many people in South Africa can have a right to acquire the land. So in previous years, we have seen many people in South Africa complaining about land, where a few people, especially the white people, have occupied a large area of land or huge area of land, where the black people, especially the South African, those who was born in South Africans, and many of Africans have no land for any activities, while the people, they want to feed themselves, but there's no land. That's why President Cyril Ramaphosa had decided to reform the rule about the land. And one of the speech is talking in French, when he said that he told the European Parliament that South Africa will enact land reform in adhesive to the country's constitution and will respect for the human rights of all its people. That's why we have decided to take Cyril Ramaphosa to number 6. I hope Cyril Ramaphosa will make sure that the South African and the African people may acquire right to have the land instead of monopoly to have acquire the land. So that is our number 6. Our number 7 is Ethiopian's Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed. We have seen Ethiopia appoints first female president in its modern history in the latest reform. That is a good thing. We hope this is our mother will do better for Africa, will not corrupt us. Also, we have seen Ethiopian Member of Parliament appointed Maeza Shenafi Federal High Court President under the leader of Prime Minister Abiy. So this is a good thing. We have seen many men in Africa are taking away their money in Europe. They are keeping money in Europe, but we hope these women and the female is our mothers will never corrupt us, will never take their money in Europe because they have their children in their country. That's why we congratulate Ethiopian for trying to change the behavior. We have seen many African, many of us, many of readers are men, and those men who we are expecting to do better things, they are doing bad things, and they are creating conflict in Africa. Brothers are fighting against brothers. We have seen in South Sudan, we have seen in Congo and somewhere else where brothers raising against brothers, but we hope the female will not fight against the men. That's why we hope Africa will be in the peace and it will have a good development. So that is our number 7 Prime Minister of Ethiopia. Number 8 is President Nana Akufo-Addo, the President of Ghana, and in the year 2018 he has done a good job. Also, he has made Africa great, and one of the his speech, he said that it is in everybody's interest that we who are counted amongst the poor of the world make a rapid transformation from poverty to prosperity. We are determined in Ghana and increasingly in more and more parts of Africa to chart our own path to prosperity and pay our own way in the world. We are no longer interested in being a burden on others. We will shoulder our own responsibility and build societies and nations that will be attractive to our youth. We have the necessary sense of enterprises, creativity, innovation, and hard work to engineer this transition. Hence, our vision of a Ghana beyond aid, indeed of an African beyond aid. That is the President Nana Akufo-Addo, President of Ghana. According to that, President Addo make Africa great, and we think this is a great message for Africans and for all black people. That is our number 8. Number 9 is President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. President of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, is the one who was conducting the peace talk between Riek Machar and the Salva Kiir of South Sudan for keeping peace. We have seen the year 2018. These two leaders, they have signed the agreement to have the peace in South Sudan under the president of Uganda, President Yoweri Museveni. That is a good thing. I hope President Museveni was done. Apart from that, also President Museveni has talked about Miss Uganda, who was wearing Indian hair instead of remaining with African hair. So we have seen many our ladies and our mothers are wearing this what we call Indian hair or Brazilian hair, or sometimes we call wigs. That is not natural. That is artificial hair. So President Museveni, when the Miss Uganda's crowned Miss African in the world, he praised him and he congratulated him. But when he has a comment about why he wear Indian hair instead of remaining with natural hair, but the Miss Uganda is switching back to her African hair, and President Museveni praised her, Miss Uganda, for switching back to African hair. So this is, for us, this is a great thing as a president, to tell their people to be in natural way. We have seen people are bleaching their color so as to be white. That is not good for us as African, but due to the president of Uganda, Museveni, for talking about that, this is really energize our people, and as well as we African and the black people, to remain in our natural color. That's a great thing we have seen from president of Uganda. That is our number 9. Now number 9. Our number 10 is Dr. Umar Johnson.
That answer is simple. The black man is genetically superior to all other male groups on the planet. Add to that, he has the ability to impregnate thousands of women every single day. And those women will bring forth a black child. Of all the women most likely to repopulate with the black man is his own black woman. This is why every strategy and every tactic must be used to turn the black woman against the black man. This is exactly why the black male child is miseducated. This is exactly why the black male adult is economically castrated, to render him useless to the black woman so that she will be so despised and repudiated by him that she will voluntarily help the white man destroy him. This is why the black woman is the white man's secret weapon against the black man.
Is Dr. Umar Johnson. Remember, Dr. Umar Johnson was born in 1974. He is an Afro-American. He also held a Doctor of Philosophy. Umar is a self-proclaimed prince of Pan-Africanism. Pan-Africanism is an ideology and a movement to bring whole African in unity. So Dr. Umar Johnson he is currently in the project to build a school called the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey LLGB International Leadership Academy for Boys. He is also documented film titled Hidden Color 1 up to 3, and have authored several books